All right, this is a quick no-nonsense video from the wardrobe here. Just played Bastogne 5.2. It's gonna be a little shaky cam because my tripod is set up for the next shot of filming for the getting started in miniature World War II miniature gaming. So the goal is I need to take the town of Marguerite, Bizuri, Margaret, and Neff. A few things, and then this is just kind of a sideshow over here. First of all, let's see, what are the things I want to say about this? Very fun scenario. So McMurray, who's also on Rocky's War Room, a local guy, he also got this game recently, and he's been playing the heck out of this. And he and I were playing this simultaneously and kind of teaching each other the rules, just little things to remember. But I'll tell you what, these two barrages, I don't even know why they exist. They're terrible. That's one thing. Second thing, so the Germans took Margaret in the first turn. In their first turn. But then I left them out because I thought there's no way the Americans were going to get in. But through some good counting, I was able to get American troops back in there in the second turn. So in the Americans' first turn, I guess. So lesson learned there. So then that caused all these Germans to have to focus on this. I probably could have taken both these towns in the next two turns that the Germans had, but then they were busy taking Marguerite. So that was a lesson learned there. Do not abandon what you take. And then they weren't ever going to take Neff because there was all this stuff around it. But I did take Bizory, B-I-Z-O-R-Y, should look it up, how to pronounce it. But they took it in the exploitation phase of the German, which is cool because you really have to take advantage of exploitation, overrun, and combat. So in exploitation, they overran them and took over the town because there was only one step left in the Americans. Pretty cool. I don't know, it was very... It's such a small scenario. You're just doing that. You're just trying to take these three towns. The Germans come in on here and up here. Good practice game for artillery, for road march, for taking some towns. But man, you have to be on your game. You have to count it all out. You have to figure out how you're going to do it. And then when you start the full campaign, which really should be today because it is the 18th, you're going to be restricted to your ammo too. So those yellow artilleries are going to be different. Now, I'm going to have to make note. I do not know if I had any 88 artilleries in here for the Germans. I do not know. I don't think so. But I forgot. One thing I forgot is that the non-yellow ones still can kill on a 6. The yellow ones kill on a 4, 5, or 6. And then the 88s kill on a 5 or 6 because they're not yellow. I have to remember that because I forgot that too. So that's something to remember. There's a few little things to remember. What I like about this is the stacking is minimized because you can only have 2 steps in here. So most of these units are 2 steps. Another thing, submachine guns at 3, 1, and 6 for the Germans, 317s for the Germans. I just wiped them out as the Americans because I'd always get them up next to the unit and then they get bombarded. Another thing to do, is go surround the artillery as much as you can because then they can only fire on you. But that artillery, these American artilleries are going to take you out. It's a given. They will take you out. Sorry for the shaky cam here, everybody. Like I said, this is kind of a short thing. I wanted to get back to doing my video series, but it's been really fun. I got rid of this game, and then, like I said, friend McMurray had it, and I was just like, you know what? I got to try this again. So, I don't know. It was just a lot of fun. Such a simple system. So it's SCS, Standard Combat Series. A little tougher to find this one, but it's a great intro one because it's a one mapper. Pretty limited units. I mean, the objectives are pretty simple, straightforward. It's like any Bulge game. The Germans have to really focus and do what they got to do. I like road march in here because really it wouldn't, I think McMurray counted out, this is like 14 miles. And so it really wouldn't be unrealistic for some troops to march that way. Where people have a problem with it is in the big games where it covers the whole board. And you can, if you could figure it out, you could find a road maybe that could march all the way through. But how it works is you get 3 road march points and you change it every time you hit a road or hit a friendly unit. So I don't know if that is the case in It Never Snows and Day of Days. I'll have to look at that. Anyway, very fun. It got me excited and kind of tense because I was trying to really count it out. So cool stuff, Standard Combat Series. If you can't get Bastogne, there's Rostov 41, there's Panzer Battles, just some new ones. Those are Chit Draw, those are East Front. I wish there was more West Front, and now that I'm playing, I wish there was a West Front early war. There's not, so who knows? Maybe I need to design that. All right, okay. Thanks everybody, keep rolling. be friendly, be kind, love your neighbor, and go fight some wars and roll high or low, whatever you got to do to win the game. All right, we'll see y'all. Bye.